Yes, welcome to the next video lecture of this EMTL series of lecture videos. In this lecture video, I am going to discuss the vector calculus part 2. Okay. In the last video lecture, we have seen the concept of the differential length, differential surface area and differential volume. So in this lecture video, we will try to do some problems related to the concepts what we have discussed in the earlier lecture video. Okay. Now for that I have considered one problem here as shown in the figure diagram. The calculate the length BC, length CD, surface area ABCD, surface ABO, surface area AOFD and the volume ABCDFO. Okay. So if you see this diagram, it is clearly looking like a cylindrical object. Okay, cylindrical object which is having some radius and which is having some height. Okay, which is placed along the its origin is located at the origin O. Okay, now let us do the first problem here. Now as we know that these coordinates has been given in Cartesian coordinate systems, let us convert that into cylindrical one. Okay, so we have the basic relations in order to convert the Cartesian to cylindrical, cylindrical to Cartesian, vice versa. Okay, now all the points here, all the points are given in Cartesian coordinates. Cartesian coordinates. So we will convert into cylindrical coordinates. Cylindrical coordinates. So the relations are, we know that rho is equal to square root of x square plus y square and phi is equal to tan inverse of y by x and z is equal to z. Now let us take the A point here. A has been given as 5 comma 0 0. So this is the xyz values, and now we have to convert that point into cylindrical, that is rho phi z. Rho, what will be the rho value here? Phi square, so it will become 5 only. Okay, now take the tan inverse of y by x. Y has been given 0. 0 by 5 is anything is 0. Tan inverse of 0 is 0. Okay, 0. Tan inverse is 0 degrees. This is rho and this is phi, and z is same as that of the cylindrical coordinates. So it won't change here. Okay. So in cylindrical coordinates we have rho, phi, z as the point. Okay. Now let us take the next point here, B point. B point is 0 comma 5 comma 0. So this point in the cylindrical coordinates will be 0. xy is 0. X is 5. Sorry, 0. Y is 5 here. If I take this value here, I get here as 5 only. And next, if I take y by x, y is here 5 and x is 0. That is anything by 0 value will be infinity. Tan infinity is 90 degrees here. Pi by 2. Okay. Pi by 2 degrees. And next, z will be is not going to change here. Next, similarly, C, let us take the C, 0 comma 5 comma 10. So this point will be, it won't change here, the rho is not going to change here, it is going to maintain same value, and that is tan inverse of y by x. Y is 5 and 0, that is 90 degrees, it will be 90 degrees. Y is 5 here and x is 0 here, and next z will be same here, it won't change. Next D, the D point is here 5 comma 0 comma 10. 5 comma 0 comma 10, and the value of rho is here will be same, that is 5 only, and here y is 0 here and x is 5 here. 0 by 5 is 0 only, tan inverse 0 is 0 degrees, and 10 it won't change here. Next A B C D. Okay, we have got all the points. Now let us take the first problem here. First problem, that is along so we have to find the length of BC, that is BC. So it is along z axis, the differential displacement will be dz. Okay, so it will be along z axis, and this curvature we are having, this is rho axis and this is differential. So we know that as we know that area, in order to calculate the area of a sector, if theta is the angle and r is the radius and s is the area of the curve of the sector, that is s will be r into theta. Okay, so now for this let us take the r d theta. So we are having rho as the radius, and d phi as the angle. So this sector will be rho d phi. Okay, so this will be rho d phi. Okay, and this will also be rho d phi, and this will also be dz. Okay, so these two sides are parallel. Now let us take the first one, the length of BC. Length of BC here. So it is along the z axis, C to B to C. So I will take the line integral from B to C. This is dz. Okay, so what is the height of z here? That is varying from 0 to 10. Okay, so I can take here as from z is equal to 0 to 10 dz. So it will be equivalent to z is equal to 0 to 10. So the answer will be 10. Okay, so it is simple here. The BC is 10 here. Next, so let us take the length CD here. So here it is going to vary from here to here. So length CD here. So we have to take rho d phi here. Okay, so CD is rho d phi. B question, the length CD. So CD is equal to integral rho d phi. So this is also a line integral rho d phi, and the rho is constant here, phi, that is for C and D. You can take C and D, rho is constant here, phi. It is not changing. At rho is equal to phi, I will take phi into d phi. So phi is from 0 to this length curvature will be 0 to pi by 2. So I will take 0 to pi by 2, sorry, into d phi. So I get here as phi into, that is phi, that is 0 to pi by 2. I get here as phi into pi by 2. So it will changing around 2.5 pi. Okay, so this will be equivalent to 2.5 pi. CD is equal to 2.5 pi. So this is the answer for the B question. Similarly, let us take the third question, surface area ABCD. Now let me erase this one. I will do the problem here because we need this this diagram for us to solve the question. I will erase this one. Now let us take the C question here. So we need to find the surface ABO, the surface area, the surface ABO. So ABO means this one, ABO. So the surface, we will have to find the ABO area. We have to find area of this ABO. So we have to take the surface integral of surface integral ds. So that is surface. So for this surface we are having the z axis is perpendicular to this one. So this z axis is perpendicular to this one. So here we are having, this is the rho axis, this is the rho axis, and this is the a phi axis. So this will be equivalent to, as we know that the differential length we have for cylindrical coordinate system, d rho a rho plus rho d phi a phi plus dz az. So for this actually we are having along z direction, so we need to multiply these two. So the differential surface will be rho d phi into az. Okay, now let us substitute that one here. So I get here as surface integral of rho d phi. Okay, now for this so we need to integrate between 0 to 5 here. Rho will be varying from 0 to 5 here. Rho will be varying from 0 to 5, that is rho d rho, and phi will be varying from 0 to pi by 2 into d phi. So rho integration of rho d rho is rho square by 2 0 to 5, and d phi is phi here 0 to pi by 2. So the answer will be 25, 2 phi square is 25 by 2 into pi by 2. So which will give me 25 by 4. So 25 by 4, it will be giving me 6.25 pi. 6.25 pi, hope it will be correct here. Next, so let us take the D question here. The D question is the surface ABO. Sorry. Actually, we have solved the ABO, means the D question we have solved. Let us take the C question here, ABCD. So we have to take ABCD. I will solve here C. ABCD, surface area. The surface area ABCD. So area ABCD will be equivalent to, that is DS surface. Okay. So ABCD. So we are having rho d phi, so into dz. Okay. So along the rho direction we are having. Okay. So now the ds will become rho d phi dz. Okay. So here we'll get rho d phi dz will get here. Okay. So that is I can take, I will take this value here. What I get, let us see. The area will be rho d phi dz. So at rho is the rho is not changing here, that is phi. The radius is phi here. So phi into, phi is varying from 0 to pi by 2, that is d phi, and z is varying from 0 to 10. So you can see the value of z is varying from 0 to 10, here also 0 to 10. So that is dz. So I get here as phi into pi by 2 into dz is 10. So I get here as 2 ones 2 5s, that is I get here as 25 pi. So the area of the ABCD is 25 pi area. So that is the area. So we have got AB, CD. Now we will do the E problem here. I will erase this one. Now I will take the E problem. So E is the surface AOFD. The surface area AOFD. Okay. So this one means AOFD. So you can see, if you see here, we are having dz and we are having d rho. So we are having, this is d rho axis, d rho, along this one will be d rho. The displacement along this direction is d rho, along this direction is displacement is dz. Now I have to multiply these two in order to get the area of this AOFD. Okay, that is the area AOFD will become surface area, that is d rho into dz. Okay, so the rho is here varying from 0 to 5 into d rho, and dz, z is varying from 0 to 10. Okay, so this will give me rho 0 to 5 and dz here, z here 0 to 10 here, 10 into 5 is 50. Okay, so that is the area is here 50. Similarly, let us take the D question here. D question here, ABCD F, sorry, it is F question here. The volume ABCDFO. Okay, so volume means we have to take the product of all the three directions, that is rho, phi and z. Okay, so here rho is d rho this one, and this one. Okay, so we will get here. So volume, that is volume of A, B, D, C, F, O. So we know that differential displacement dI is equal to d rho A rho plus rho d phi A phi plus dz Az. Okay, we have all the displacements in rho direction, phi direction and z directions. We have to take the differential volume. In order to get the differential volume, we have to just take the product of these leaving these unit vectors. So what you get here? Rho d phi and dz. So just I have to integrate this one. What I get? Let us see. Volume integral is equal to, this will be a triple integral here, rho d phi and dz. So rho will be varying from 0 to phi, and rho d rho, and phi is varying from 0 to pi by 2 d phi, and z is varying from 0 to 10 dz. Okay, so it will be equivalent to rho square by 2. It will be equivalent to 0 to phi, and phi is varying from 0 to pi by 2, and z is from 0 to 10 here. Okay, what I get here? 25 by 2 into pi by 2 into 10. So it will give me value 2 ones, 2 5s, that's all. Okay, 50 pi by 2, it will be equivalent to 25 pi, I think, right? So this is the answer. Sorry, it is 25. Again here I will get here as rho d phi by 2, I think. Yeah, yes. Okay, that's all. So here we will get here pi by 2, rho square by 2, and so this rho is varying from 0 to 5 and pi by 2 and so on. So we will get here 10 pi by 2 rho square by 2, right? So it will be giving me 125 by pi by 2. It will be equivalent to 62.5. So this is the answer for this entire question. So let us take the another problem here. I will erase and I will write the next question here. Let us do another problem, very simple problem. So the question is very straightforward here. Second question, for the figure A, disregard the differential lens. We have to disregard this differential lens here. Differential lens and imagine that the object is a part of spherical shell. It may be described as 3 less than or is equal to r less than or is equal to phi, 60 degrees less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 90 degrees, 45 degrees less than or equal to pi less than or equal to 90 degrees. It is 60, not 90. 60 degrees. Where r is equal to 3. Where r is equal to 3 is the same as is the same as AEHD. The surface theta is equal to 60 degrees is AEFD and surface phi is equal to 45 degrees is ABCD. Calculate the following. So he has given 4 internal problems here. A, the distance DH, B, question, the distance FG, and the C question is the surface area AEHD. D question is the surface area ABCD. The surface area ABCD, and E question is the volume of the object. The volume of the object. Finally, we have to find the volume of the object here. So now let us draw the diagram here first. After that, we will do the problem. The diagram is looking like this. So the diagram is not clear here. So this is the spherical shell here. So you can see this is a shell he has given. Right. So this is the origin. Let us take this as point he has given. This point is, let me write with another color here, D, and A B C D, and it is H, it is G, and it is E, and it is F. This is R d theta, and this is R sin theta d phi, R sin theta d phi, and this is dr. So you can see the diagram is clear now. Now let us do this problem one by one. So this is the question has been given. This is a shell which is having this particular quantities here, R d theta we are having, and this is the R sin theta d phi, and this is dr. Okay. Now let us take the first problem here, the distance dh. The distance dh. So the distance dh from this here to here, we are having R sin theta d phi. So if you see this side is parallel, this side, these sides are parallel. Okay, so hope it is clear. So all these are looking like this only. Okay, so dr d theta, that is we are having three sides, as this is a spherical coordinate systems problem. Okay, this has been given in spherical coordinates. Now we need to find first the r, that is in the direction dh. So for that dh I will take here like this. The length is r sin theta d phi, r sin theta d phi. So if you see this one, these two are constant with respect to d phi here. So here r will be here 3. Okay, at r is equal to 3, and theta. So what is the theta angle he has given? So the theta has been given as for this AEHD he has given. AEHD is same as that one, r is equal to 3, and the theta value is 90 degrees. Okay, you can see here. Where is that? Theta value is 90 degrees. Okay, 90 degrees. So we get here as r is 3, sin 90 is 1, and into d phi. So d phi I get here as 3 into 1, and phi is from 0 to not 0 to. So the phi is varying from 45. Sorry, phi is varying from 45 to 60 degrees. So 45 to 60 degrees means, so pi by 3 to pi by 4. So it will be giving me 3 into pi by 4 minus pi by 3. It will give me 4 to 3, 4. So it will give me 3 into 4 minus 3 into pi by 3 into 4. It will give me pi by 4. Okay, so it will give me, the answer is pi by 4. This is 0.7854, 0.7854. Okay, that is the answer for this DH. Okay, now let us take the B question here. The distance FG. So FG. So it is along r d theta. Okay, that is B question. Distance FG. So FG. So if I take FG r d theta, yes, it is taken as r d theta here. So r is equal to, at this one r will be equivalent to 3 here, right? At r is equal to 3, and theta is varying from 60 to 90 degrees. Okay, that is theta is varying from r. I can take here r, that is 3 into d theta. This theta, that is varying from 60 to 60 means pi by 180 by 60 degrees, 3 pi by 3, pi by 2. Okay, so it will be equivalent to 3 into yes, so it is pi by 3 to pi by 2. So it is equivalent to pi by 3 to pi by 4, pi by 3 to pi by 4, pi by 4 minus pi by 3. It will be equivalent to, so it will be equivalent to it is r d theta, sir, pi by 3 to pi by 2 only. So it will give me so 3 minus 2, it is pi, and into 2 into 3. So it will be equivalent to into 3 cancel here. 3 minus 2 is 1, pi by 2. Okay, so that is the answer for this one. And let us take the C question here. C is the surface area AEHD. AEHD. Okay, so along this you can see r sin theta d phi, and along this one we are having r d theta. So we have to multiply this side and this side in order to get the area of AEHD. Okay, surface area AEHD, AEHD area, it will give me surface area. So this one r sin theta, so I will write here a ds. So this ds will become that is r sin theta d phi, and this one r d theta. So it will give me r square sin theta d theta d phi. Yes, r square sin theta d theta d phi, right? So here now for this r square sin theta d theta d phi, so at r is equal to 3 here. So what it will give me, 3 into 3 square is 3 square, sin theta is minus integration of theta is equal to what we had to integrate from pi by 3 to pi by 2, pi by 2 sin theta into pi is equal to pi by 4 to pi by 3, pi by 4 to pi by 3 into d phi. So which will give me here 9 sin of sin theta is minus cos theta, here it is pi by 3 to pi by 2, and d phi is phi, that is pi by 4 to pi by 3, and so on. So if you are going to get, so this will give me minus of minus plus 1 by 2 here, 9 into 1 by 2, and this will give me pi by 3 to pi by 4. So which will give me the answer as 3 pi by 8 here, 3 pi by 8, which will be giving me 1.178. So that is the answer. You can check with your calculators here. Now let us take the D question here. D question is surface area ABCD. The surface area ABCD. D as in right. D question. The surface area ABCD. ABCD, okay, area ABCD. If you look now ABCD, so you see where we are having ABCD. So here we are having this and this one, okay. So we are having this one side as parallel to r d theta and this one as dr. So we are having the surface as surface ds. So this surface will become now the addition, the product of r d theta and dr into r d theta. So we have to take r dr d theta. So let us see what happens here. That is integration of r dr into d theta. So theta will be varying from 3 to it is varying from 3 to 5. R is equal to 3 to 5, and theta is varying from 60 to 90 degrees. 60 to 90 degrees. That will be giving me, that is r, the integration of r is here r square by 2, and theta is 0 to 60 to 90 degrees. So that will be giving me, that is I will take here pi by 3 to pi by 2 instead of pi by 2, 90 degrees to okay. So this will give me this is from 3 to 5, 25 minus 9 by 4 into pi by 2 minus pi by 3 here, okay. So this will be giving me 16 by 25 minus 9, 16 by 4, not 4, it is 2 only, it is 2 only, 2 here, 2 into 3 minus 2, 1, that is pi by 3 into 2, 6, it will be giving me 2 ones, 2 8s, so 8 pi by 6 I take it here, that is 4 pi by 3, 4 pi by 3, which will be giving me the answer as 4.189. ABCD 4.189. So you can check with your calculator, this value is 4 pi by 3. Okay, now let us take the last problem, the volume AB the volume of the object. Volume means we have to take the product of all the three sides, that is this and this. Okay, we will get here the volume. So the last problem E, the volume of the object, so here we need to take the product of all, that is dV is equal to here we are having the side is r square dr d theta, r square sin theta, dr d theta and d phi. So you can check. So here this r into this r square dr d theta and sin theta d phi. So this will be equivalent to this one, that is V here, volume integral. So this is a triple integral volume. V is equal to r, we have to take r is equal to 3 to 5 r square into dr and sin theta, that is theta is equal to 0 to not 0. So it is theta is equal to, from we have to take 60 to 90 degrees, 60 degrees to 90 degrees, that is sin theta into d theta, and phi is varying from 45 to 90 degrees, so it is d phi. Now here r square will give me, the integration of r square will give me r cube by 3, that is from 3 to 5 minus cos theta, that is from pi by 3 to pi by 2, and this is pi by 4 to pi by 2, pi by 4. So which will be giving me, so 125 minus 29 3 is 27 by 3. So this will be giving me the value of 1 by 2, and this is as giving as 1 pi by 3 into 4, and also you can check the value will be 49 pi by 36. Okay, so you can check the decimal values here, 49 pi by 36 here, 36. Okay, so it will be giving me 4.12726. So you can check with your calculator. So your calculator is required in order to calculate these values. Okay, so this is the volume of the required structure of shell here. Hope you understood this problem. So these type of problems are very important in order to solve the differential length, differential volume, differential surface area. Okay, hope you understood this one. So these are the two problems which are needed in order to get the practice, in order to get the grip over these three topics, differential length, differential surface area and differential volume. So in the next video lecture, that is part 3 of the vector calculus, we will see the next topic. Till then, take care, bye.